Black Monday has come early for me. Carolina Panthers. You would think that this is the end of the season and we're back to the drawing board. But it was only week one. It's still week one because it's Monday. We still got the Bills and the Jets. Welcome to the reedreport. I'm the reedreport. Appreciate you guys taking this time to hear me out. Today I want to talk about the Carolina Panthers. And not so much the loss to Atlanta, but just everything surrounding the loss to the Atlanta Falcons. You got a lot of people, saying that Panther fans, you guys are being way too harsh. You guys are abandoning ship way too soon. Fair weather fans, what I'm saying? A lot of Panther fans saying it's the Panther fans, Civil War type stuff, you know what I mean? They're saying that be easy, Bryce is only a rookie, and things like that. And they're right. They're right, but my thing is, in recent years, the Panthers haven't given us a reason to believe that they're going to turn this thing around after what happened yesterday. They haven't given us a reason to believe that. Because it's like that old saying go, when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. Believe that this is who they are. Yes, this is a new season, but we've seen this before, and it gets to a point where it's exhausting to watch. You're a fan. I'm not saying, I'm gonna switch teams, because of course I'm not gonna switch teams. I can't just automatically one day just be a fan of this team and really root for them the way that I root for the Carolina Panthers. I don't have that same emotion invested. I wouldn't get excited to see the Baltimore Ravens win. I like the Ravens, but I'm not a fan. I'm just a supporter of the Ravens. I'll look at them and I cheer them from afar. But if the Ravens would have lost to the Texans, I wouldn't have been down like I was when the Panthers lost yesterday, or just oh man, this sucks. I wouldn't have had those same type of emotions. I wouldn't even have the same emotions of joy with the Ravens beating the Texans, because I'm not a fan. I just like them. I've liked the Ravens since. That's not even important. Anyway, that's not important. We're here to talk about the Panthers. I guess I'm just stalling because it's a tough subject. But for the people who are saying that we're abandoning ship too soon, and I'm not, of course, like I said, I'm not saying I'm not a Panther fan anymore. I'll always be a Panther fan as long as I watch football. I'm just saying I'm not going to invest my time and emotions into watching this team if I've seen this episode too many times before, where they could have done something, or they should have won, or could have won. I can't stand that. That irks me. Now, I'm not saying what I'm about to go into. I'm not saying that, they're really a good team. They just lost a lot of close games. No, if you lose a lot of close games and your record at the end of the season is 5 wins or 7 wins, 6 wins, just 8 wins, you are what your record is. That's who you are. You're a bad team if you don't have the ability to close out, to win close games and close out. That makes you a bad football team. And that's what the Panthers have been over the last, since 2018. Well, 2018, Cam Newton had the shoulder injury, started 6-2, and then we went on to lose 7 straight or something like that. It ended up finishing 7-9. But 2020, we just go back to 2020. They've been a bad football team. 2019, they won just, I think, 5 games as well. But let's just go back to 2020. You are what your record is. 2020 opened the season. They finished that season, by the way, 5-11. This was before the 1-game expansion. This is still 16-game schedule. They finished that season 5-11. Opened up against the Raiders with an L. Game they could have won. That's 6 wins right there. And They lost to the Bears, another L, a winnable game, 7 wins. Saints, 8 wins. Falcons, 9 wins. Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions, 10 wins. They were the Super Bowl champions they were the defending champs at the time, and they are today, of course. They lost to the Vikings, 11 wins. Or did I already say 11? Doesn't matter. 11 wins. Broncos, 12 wins. Packers, 13 wins. But they only won 5 games. 2021, let's just keep going through it real quick. 2021 finished 5-12. This is a 17 game, this is a 1 game expansion. This is where it started in 21. Lost to that Cowboy game really wasn't a winnable. It was a winnable game, but Dallas pretty much blew us out. But the Eagles, 6 wins. Vikings, 7 wins. Washington, 8 wins. Atlanta, 9 wins. New Orleans, 10 wins. But they only won 5 games. And then last season, which was probably the irkiest one of them all, the one that frustrated me the most. Had a chance to win the division, finished 7-10. Lost to Cleveland to open, 8 wins. New York Giants the following week, 9 wins. Arizona Cardinals, 10 wins. The Rams won, Atlanta Falcons, 11 wins. Baltimore Ravens, 12 wins. Pittsburgh Steelers, 13 wins. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 14 wins. You see the pattern here, right? And I'm saying this for a reason. Yesterday they lost to the Atlanta Falcons 24-10. It was a winnable game. If you just look at the score and then watch the game, you would say, oh, they lost by 2 touchdowns. They kind of got blown out, but not really. No, it was a winnable game. It kept turning the ball over. Yes, I get it. Bryce is a rookie. They don't have a good receiving core. I don't believe Sanders can carry this team as an every down back. So Chuba Hubbard is a great fit for him. Great backup. J.C. Horn just got injured. Might be time to cut bait if he's out for an extended period of time, because this keeps happening. There's a lot going on there. Yes, it's 1 game, but the thing is, this is a pattern. We've seen this before. We've seen this before from the Carolina Panthers, and I'm just not interested in investing my time into watching them lose close games that they had a chance to win. It's going to happen all over again. That's why Panther fans are saying what they're saying to the other Panther fans who are saying, oh, you guys are abandoning ship way too soon. It's because we've seen it before. We've seen it before. We're just catching it early this time. But that's my time. I don't want to keep rambling on. That's the only point I wanted to bring out. That's the only point I wanted to bring out. We shouldn't have to be subjected to this, watching them lose close games. Watching an entire game out of frustration, seeing them get delay of game calls, false start calls, turning the ball over, moving the ball. They were effective moving the ball against Atlanta and just kept turning it over. Misconverted on the 4th down in the red zone. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Appreciate you guys for taking this time to hear me out. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Peace.